Hello and welcome to today's video. I am about to start doing a 24-hour reading vlog, which I'm really excited about, and I did one of these last month and loved it. I think I read 4 books last month, so that was just amazing for me, and it was really nice to dedicate time to reading. I've definitely managed to read a lot more since then as well, because I've at least been reading, like, I'd say the majority of days, but at least every other day. So I'm really happy with that. So it is right now, it is almost, it is dead on 6:30 at the evening, afternoon time. And I'm basically going to do this until tomorrow evening, afternoon. I am pretty sure I'm going to sleep because I love my sleep, and I'm not being super strict with this, so I'm, you know, probably going to get my 8 hours, but over the next 24 hours I'm just going to read as much as I possibly can. Here is kind of like a collection of books I might read. I'm not going to go through them properly because honestly there's a hell of a lot of books here, so going through them now just seems pointless, but I will go through them when I pick them up, or if I pick them up. There is one book that I really wanted to read, well actually reread, and that is the Greta Thunberg No One Is Too Small to Change the World, I believe it's called. I got it out yesterday and I've lost it. No idea where I put it. It's somewhere in the house. Add that to this pile and probably read that one. But except for that, they're all kind of here that I might be picking up on. So I'm going to mention a couple. This one, the People from My Neighbourhood. This one here. I am about halfway through and I'm really enjoying it. It is super short, small stories. They're literally 2 to 3 pages long each. So I started this ages ago, but you can literally read a story and then put it down, and yeah, like they are kind of related. They're based around the same town, well, the same neighbourhood. But I haven't been reading it particularly quick, and yeah, I am halfway through it and I think I will probably finish it within these next 24 hours. Then what else have we got? The only one that I think I would definitely pick up here is The Handmaid's Tale, and that is because my local library has got some audiobooks on their online platform, and I've managed to get The Handmaid's Tale on there at the moment as an audiobook. And I've only got it for 20 days, but I did want an audiobook because during this next 24 hours there are a couple of things that I'd like to do that having an audiobook for would just make it easier. For instance, the garden fences, one of them needs a second coat still, and there's a couple of shelves that I want to recut and stay in, which takes no brain power from me, but physically I need to be moving my hands and doing them, which means I can't be physically reading in that time, but I can listen and read audibly. I can read through the audio. So yeah, everything else is basically maybes. I've picked out shorter books, standalone books, like 2-book series, and basically left it like that. So yeah, do join along. What I think I'll probably do is when I pick up a book, I'll talk about it. I'll probably film a bit of B-roll here and there, some pretty stuff to put music to, potentially. And then when I finish a book, I will also talk about it. And then at the end of the video, I will do an overall big summary of the 24 hours and how it went. And let's get going. Okay, so dressing gown's back on. I took it off to do the intro, honestly. Dressing gown's back on, and this is the book I've started called Finding Audrey. I've read the first 15 pages and I'm quite enjoying it, so I think this is the one I'm going to start with first. I honestly don't know a lot about it. I know that the main character, who I assume is Audrey, has some sort of condition where she can't go outside, and that's all I really know. I will read like the back bit. It says Audrey can't leave the house. She can't even take off her dark glasses inside the house. Then her brother's friend Linus stumbles into her life. With his smile and his funny notes, he starts to entice Audrey out again. Well, Starbucks is a start. Laugh, dream and hope with Audrey as she learns that even when you feel like you've lost yourself, you can still find you. That's literally all it says. So yeah, we've met Audrey. She's like telling the story. We've met the brother. Well, we've met two brothers, the mum and the dad, and the neighbours from over the street. So I'm gonna keep reading for a bit and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm getting into bed now. I'm gonna read in bed. I've got this book still going strong. Probably about a fifth of the way through, and then I've got my little reading light, which I'll use once we turn the lights off. I don't think I'm going to do an all-nighter, but I do think I'm going to set an alarm to get up early. I can probably be fine with about 4 or 5 hours of sleep, so I think that's what I'm going to do. But I do want to read quite a bit more of this. I'm really enjoying it. We put one episode of the TV programme on whilst we were eating tea, and then ended up watching 3 episodes. I've basically spent 3 hours watching TV where I should have been reading, really. And I did want to be reading, but I also wanted to be watching the programme because it kept ending on cliffhangers. So yeah, I'm going to read tonight and then I'll check back in the morning with a progress report. So right now I'm on page 51. Okay, so I stayed up super late until I finished the book, but then I forgot to set an alarm, so it's now 9:30 and I've just woke up. So I'm going to get ready and then I'll do a proper update on the book and figure out what I'm reading next. Okay, hello. So as you might have seen, the cats are playing with toys. There's background noise, apologies, but they're cute, so it's cool. You might have seen that I'm currently reading Before the Coffee Gets Cold and I'm really enjoying it. It's essentially split up into like 4 different stories. There's, I guess, 4 chapters, but they are, from my understanding, 4 different stories. And I've just finished the first story. I'm about to start the second one, but I've really enjoyed the first one. I thought it was like cute and nice, but I don't really see where else it's gonna go. Like, I'm a little worried that all the rest of the stories are just gonna be extremely repetitive, and yeah, I guess I'll find out. But so far I'm really enjoying it. I am just a little bit worried about if there's anything else that can come from it, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I'm like halfway through this book now and it's actually still really good. I'm pleasantly surprised. It follows similar characters, like characters that have been mentioned in the previous stories, so there's not that repetitiveness there because you've already known the basics, and then it's building upon different characters, which I really wasn't expecting. I really did expect the stories to be completely standalone, but it's really nice. Yeah, so I think I'm going to move to the garden. It's quite sunny out today, so I think I'm going to try and get a little cozy corner going in the garden and do some reading. But yeah, and I'm also very excited because today, well, I think it was announced yesterday, but I've seen it today, a readathon has been announced for the last week in May, which by the time you're seeing this it's probably only a couple of weeks away, because I'm aware that I'm behind on editing, so I've got quite a few videos to edit before this one. So yeah, it's probably only a couple of weeks away now, but there's been a readathon announced called Do the Fingerthon, and I think I'm going to do it. So that's really exciting. I think I'm going to read to like 6:30 tonight when like this 24 hours is over, and then like have a little think about that and what I want to do, because obviously I think it'd be really cool to vlog that, but I'm really behind on editing and there's probably not a lot of point vlogging it and not releasing it for months. So yeah, I'm gonna sort my life out after I finish this readathon, but I'm excited. I feel a little disappointed that I've only finished one book, but I keep reminding myself that last time I was reading graphic novels as well, like the last 24-hour readathon I did. So yeah, I'm gonna get going. Jeff has also joined me. The cats are being so cute. Let me show you. Hello. Should we read? Do you want to read to me? Yeah. Oh, no. So this is Joe making me hot chocolate, and I had to leave the original audio in for this next clip because it's just a massive fail and it's great. Hello, okay, so it's actually the next day now. I'm not gonna lie, after so much reading, I had a stinking headache. I ended up going to bed really early and then I've done pretty much nothing today, but I thought I'd come and finish off the video. I ended up reading both of these. So this was one that I was on when I last updated, I believe, and honestly it was really good. It's basically got like 4 mini stories in it, and each story is, you could read each story without needing to read the rest, but honestly I would read it all and read it in order. They are separate, but there's a lot of the same characters involved, and it's written in such a way that the stories like mesh together, and there's like, I don't want to give anything away, but essentially like in the last story it's told from a different person's perspective, and they give a description of a character and you know who that is. Like they don't know who that is, but from the description you know who it is. I don't know, just stuff like that, and it was really good. I do already have the second book, so I am probably going to pick that up soon. And I believe there's a third book. I did try and look on Goodreads, but it's got the third book down, but only the original. This is translated, so I need to do a bit of a deeper dive into that. But yeah, really happy with it so far. Yeah, it's definitely a series I'm excited to keep reading. So overall, over the last, well, not the last 24 hours, but the 24 hours before that, I read these 2 books. Honestly not as great as my last 24-hour reading vlog thing, but I'm quite happy with it. I really enjoyed both these books. I gave them both 4 stars, so to me that's a pretty good reading experience. And I also didn't have any graphic novels last time I did this. I kind of split the reads up with graphic novels in between, so it just made it a lot easier. But yeah, really excited, really happy I read both of these, and I feel like if it wasn't for a 24-hour reading thing and wanting to, like, you know, just solidly read some books, I probably wouldn't have got to these for another few weeks, so I'm really happy that I did. I don't really have a lot else to say. It was a pretty chill one. I still hope you enjoyed it anyway. Yeah, give the video a like if you liked it, subscribe down below if you'd like to see more, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.